My toxic trait is I always get the new iPhone.
That is pretty toxic, but
It is toxic, but I got the iPhone upgrade program.
I was gonna say, you're the one who told me about the iPhone like forever or something like that.
Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
0% interest. You can upgrade every year.
it's not bad.
Why wouldn't I do it?
And you use it a lot.
Use it a lot.
Like, for reference and, in work too.
You
use
can,
it a lot.
maybe make it a write-off of some sort.
Paid $5. It was like a $5 a month, right? Extra.
No, not even
Oh,
that.
you don't even do that. Oh wow.
It's just the cost of the phone. Oh, well, Apple Care has to be included.
That's what
That's
it
the
gets you?
catch.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, it's clutch though.
Apple Cares was
Yeah.
like $10.
Like $5 a month.
Okay.
There you go. So there was a 5. We knew it.
Yeah, you were right.
Oh.
All right, Jakoby West.
Hey, what's up, guys?
You are in a band.
Oh, we're going straight there?
Yes.
I want to talk more about the iPhone.
You are in a band.
Okay.
It's called Lease Agreement.
It is. I wear my own merch.
Love that. Love the name.
Thanks.
Explain your band for us a little bit.
Explain it to you?
Like, explain the genre.
Okay.
Explain a little bit of the background.
Well, this is a very niche thing, but there's like waves of emo,
Yes.
which we're like emo adjacent, which is kind of like emo. When you guys think of emo, you probably think, oh, I don't know what kind of music you're into, but I actually do know what kind of music. You're not into emo music.
Yeah.
So
He's like, you don't like emo.
there's waves of it. So like you're probably thinking things like
some like crazy ass like screaming shit. No,
that's screamo, which is a
screamo,
separate
right,
genre.
okay.
Emo means like emotional.
It's like a cousin branch of screamo.
Yeah, well, it started off as emo, and then they kind of became a different thing. But there was like bands in the 90s and the early 2000s that were doing emo before bands today. Now it's just really popular.
Yeah.
So I think there's like waves of it. Fifth wave was like really popular. That's when I started getting into it.
Okay.
And I think maybe it keep going. Maybe there's sixth wave. I don't know. But we're emo adjacent. So
Pretty cool. How did y'all? How did your band form
oh
together?
my God. Okay, let me tell you the lamest story of all time.
Oh, we love it.
We were actually a Weezer cover band because Weezer is my favorite band, who arguably could have been an early emo band for their 1996 album Pinkerton, which I'm a huge fan of. And when I first moved to San Antonio, I used to live in this little shitty town. But when I first moved here, there was another kid from a town over who played music, and he was doing a Battle of the Bands competition here in San Antonio.
Dude, I always thought those are like so cool. I was never like good like musical like inclined, but like when they had like band like doing like band shows and stuff.
It's such a lie. It's not a battle of the bands. It's like who made the most money is who wins. It's not really a competition where you actually like vote and stuff. And so we went to go see this one because we're like, oh, we'll support him. We'll buy our tickets or whatever. Go. He didn't care about that, so he didn't sell a ton of tickets, and he went first. But the band that played after him, it was Christmas time. They played "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," but it was the Weezer version from the Weezer Christmas album. And so after the show, I was like, "Hey, you guys played a Weezer song," and they were like, "Oh, you got us, whatever." And they were like, "Actually, the Weezer fan club is having a meeting."
The Weezer fan club's
yes,
crazy.
bro, the Weezer fan club. It's huge. They have a Weezer cruise.
And it's crazy because Weezer's your favorite band.
Yeah.
So what are like the odds of this is it's pretty wild.
Dude, it just happened.
It was meant to be.
Some might call it destiny.
Yeah, and so they were like, "Hey, Weezer put this album out that they made an album they never released in 1996, 1995-ish." He was like, "Let's learn that album because they put the music out. Let's learn that album and then we'll play it at the fan club meeting." And then we did that. And so it was lame. I told you this was lame. And then after that, we were like, "Hey, we're kind of vibing. Let's start our own thing." So then we started our
own
shit. Yeah.
Damn.
So that's
what was that process like? Starting? I mean, like learning a whole album. Like, how do you learn an album? Like, listen, like while you're going back to like learning every instrument and like try to like copy the music and stuff.
Well, I'd say there are different people that can do different things. There are some savant level people that just can hear
and
the note and they know. They're like, okay, that's F sharp major 7. Like they just know it from hearing it. Not me, dude. I have to sit there and I have to like
read. Like,
I can't read. I can't read music either. I was in band, but I never learned how to read music.
Some of the best people are just are not like they just know off the beat.
Oh yeah, you ever seen Drumline?
Absolutely.
Nick Cannon, dude.
Devin Miles, baby.
It's my inspiration.
Yeah,
Dr. Lee.
Man.
You have a song called "I Watch People Play Video Games." I might not get this whole title right. It's the longest song title I've ever seen.
That's another
in my
emo
life.
thing.
I watch people play video games in my room
on the internet.
And then in parentheses, and I pretend that they're my friends.
Yes, pretty close.
First of all, my personal favorite.
No, thanks.
Nice and catchy.
Thank you.
But it made me realize there's like a comedic element to your songs. Or at least some of them.
I'd say it's an honest element, which
Okay.
I'm stupid always.
So it's not supposed to be funny.
No, it is intentionally funny.
Oh,
because I laugh.
I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
No,
I
no.
might have just offended him.
No.
He's like, no, it's actually like my real life.
You're like,
secrets.
bro, oh no, this is serious.
Yeah.
Play video games on the internet.
Well,
Weird.
obviously, so it is serious. Like,
Like-
I watch people play video games in my room too.
Exactly. That's lame as fuck, right? And that's why it's funny.
But it's also funny, like to follow along with the lyrics. Like I enjoyed it.
Dude,
Well, thanks.
also a lot of people nowadays, it's especially you see so many people stream on like Twitch and
Right.
those platforms. There's so many people that actually sit in their room and watch people play video games.
That's
Yeah.
I've talked with Arthur about that all the time. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
I don't
reacting to
play
it,
games.
I've asked Jakoby about a lot of games. He's like, well, I didn't play it, but I watched people play.
I watched a guy play it. I don't know. It scratches the same itch as me playing
Interesting
it.
as hell, bro.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work for everybody. Like Arthur was saying when we were talking about Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh my god.
Like I was fine totally watching a guy play that game.
Yeah, but
and
you
it
couldn't
didn't-
actually like do it.
I could have, but it was the same thing, and I saved myself.
He said it's
$70.
the same feeling, like watching
Yeah.
someone play as playing himself. For me, it's like it's a good feeling, but this is the next step up is being,
In
fingers
control.
dialed in.
I guess that makes
making
total
the
sense.
decisions.
I realize that this is stupid. I realize that it's not how it should be.
Well, it's
but it
obviously
works.
entertaining. Otherwise, people wouldn't.
Yeah,
there wouldn't be
wouldn't be.
streamers with hundreds of thousands of
yeah,
viewers.
true. How'd you turn into a song?
Oh, I think I must have been like having my guitar in my hands while watching someone play video games,
Yeah.
and
Here, title right here.
yeah. And normally, how it works for me at least is I come up with the music first and then put the words onto the music. So I was probably just playing, and I was like, "Oh, this song sounds cool," and then I was like, "Okay, now time to kind of put the chorus in, put the verse in," and I must have been watching somebody play video games on the internet,
Nice.
and I would looked around and I was like, "I'm alone."
It's authentic. Nothing better than just making a song of what like real life.
I think it's like it's hard to do that. It's hard to. Some people.
Well, people
It's
overthink
vulnerable.
it probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
It has to be like a little therapeutic writing music. I'm
yeah,
sure.
it is definitely.
What's your
And
favorite process into all of it? Is it writing the music, making the music? What would you say is your favorite?
My favorite process is like watching it come together. Like I
Final
have
piece, the final product.
yeah. Well, the final product is kind of weird because then like it's done.
Yeah.
When you're done with something, then you're done, and it feels like you don't want to go back to it. So it's really tough to get to the point of being done
True. That's
because
smart.
you feel like it's never complete. So you just got to do it. You just got to release it, or you'll just keep fucking with it forever. You'll just keep it. Oh, I need to add this
And I
part.
feel like
and then this
maybe the
part.
final product's actually like a good part of it being complete is that when you maybe perform it. I'm sure, right? Like
For sure.
you write it, you make the music, I put all of it together,
Yeah.
but then once you perform it, it probably feels like, damn, okay.
Yeah,
that's
that's
pretty good.
kind
I just
of-
started like from
yeah.
the ground up.
That part never gets old. Like you would think that. I mean, maybe it will eventually. Like
That was actually going to be my next question. I've
Yeah?
always wondered, like, do people get tired of their own songs?
I'm certain the Killers are fucking sick of Mr. Brightside.
That's what you would think.
I'm
right?
certain, these bands that have been going on for years are so sick of their original stuff.
Because
But
you guys do a lot of shows.
we do. We try to play, one every weekend.
Damn, that's dope.
So what is like the local music scene? Because we're just completely out of touch.
That's true. Yeah.
So
you
what
guys
is
are-
it
We're
like?
really learning, yeah.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
great.
like, what is it? How many? Is there a shit ton of bands?
Yeah,
like
there's-
everywhere.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
a decent little scene here, especially for emo, especially hardcore. There's a huge hardcore scene here in San Antonio, which wasn't when we first started. Like the scene was not like this. I wish it was 10 years ago.
Yeah,
when we
when
first
you
started.
first started what?
In
about-
2014.
Okay, literally 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Same boy,
Oh.
same band?
No. We were a different band.
Oh, okay.
Then we kind of, I don't know. Like I said, it was totally different, and people weren't really going to shows.
Yeah.
And now people are
They
starting
still
to
have
start
that one
show up.
place. Is it the Paper Tiger? Is
Paper
it-
Tiger's still going. Yeah, it's like there are a couple mid-level venues. Paper Tiger, Vibes Underground, the Rock Box.
Mhm.
I say mid-level. They still hold a decent amount of people, but that's
Yeah.
like where touring bands come through.
Oh,
they go
okay,
to those
okay.
places. Unless you can sell at the AT&T Center or
Yeah.
the Tobin or the Aztec or whatever, then yeah, that's where you go. So like every band that is still a band, because rock is not huge right now. It's not like the biggest genre, so they usually play at those places. And those people are always looking for people to open. So some of our greatest accomplishments are us opening for some of my favorite bands.
Damn, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you get
Who's
to
your favorite band? One of your favorite bands you opened up for?
We opened up for a band called Prince Daddy and the Hyena. They're like screamy Weezer.
That name passed the vibe check.
Bro,
Yeah.
I want to get that like on a shirt.
Oh no, they have
merch,
they
bro.
have the coolest merch. It's just a green, just a plain green sweatshirt, and just in a nice white font. It says Prince Daddy and the Hyena. It's iconic. If you search emo on Google, it'll be like one of the first things that comes up.
Wow,
got the best names for sure.
Yeah, apparently it's some kind of game, like a game they used to play when they were kids. I don't know. Never.
How that game was played. I'm gonna definitely look it up though.
So yeah, and we got to meet them, and like they were like, "Hey, thanks for playing." We opened for a band called Destroy Boys, and that was the biggest show we've ever played.
How many people? Would you
Dude,
say?
I couldn't even. 400.
Oh damn.
Maybe 500 people.
But that's like
that's fire.
That's crazy knowing like there's 400 or 500 of those people and everyone's probably going ham. Like getting
to this
crunk.
day. Yeah,
like,
to this day there's
mosh
still
pits
people.
are probably are lit.
Yeah, I still have friends and fans that saw us from that show.
Damn.
They're like, "Hey, we saw you at Destroy Boys." They come up to us and come to our other shows. So I was so grateful for that experience.
Yeah.
And they were very nice as well. We ran an Instagram ad to promote the show because this was their first time playing in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
And after the show, they came up to us like, "Hey, we saw your ad. Thanks for running an ad." It was just cool to be acknowledged for like the work you put in by someone who's already done it. And then a couple months later, they opened for Blink-182. They went on tour with Blink-182.
Oh,
They're on tour right now with I can't remember who, Green Day, maybe somebody, but like.
Damn, all the OGs. See, you're naming people I know.
Okay, yeah.
From back in my emo days.
Okay, got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? Like
that would be pop punk, I guess.
Okay.
Or
when I was like in 6th grade, I was really, really into that type of shit.
I kind of was too, dude. That's how I started.
I remember one thing I didn't go to it, but I remember I would always see my friends. They'd go, "What was that one thing?" It was
Warped
called
Tour.
Wow, read my mind. Warped Tour, yes.
Yeah.
And that's what. Do they still do something like that to this day?
They
or
have,
is it like not as like crazy as it used to
No,
be?
it's not as like that.
Do you
not like that? They
why
do
do you
another
think
one,
it
but-
kind of like stopped or like died down?
That's interesting. That is an interesting question that I haven't really thought about.
I feel like it might be the genre.
That's
not
true.
declining.
No, it
but
did.
obviously,
for sure.
it reached a peak in like the 2000s of, popularity.
But like,
Yeah.
if you really think about it though, like how many of like say people like on around our age who love like they would show up like every year, right? Like in their prime,
Yeah.
their kids.
They're doing it right now. That's called When We Were Young Fest. It's in Las Vegas.
just a nostalgic.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just Warped Tour. It's basically Warped Tour 2.0. Just
Yeah.
bands like that. It's like a 3-day fest, and
Because I can imagine like
Pretty sure my brother-in-law went to that.
a lot of people are going to it this year. It's a big lineup.
We need to make sure we're still recording in true Thoughts and Players fashion. My computer locked.
What do I do?
Can you type in my password for
Yeah,
me?
yell it out loud.
RED.
he said didn't shoot us fast.
Yeah, we're still going. Yeah, we're good.
So if it locks, we're probably good.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're good. That did make me scared though.
perfect.
Good call. Good call.
I'm glad you paid attention. Show up and vibe.
I just want to go to Warped Tour. Hey, well, let's make our own for sure.
So where did your
What's up?
where did your musical inclination come from? Like when did so you play guitar, right?
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, this is also another lame as fuck answer, but Guitar Hero 2.
That's not lame at all.
No, well,
That's
yeah.
I
amazing.
think at least once a day. Like what happened to Guitar Hero?
No, it's true. He tried to come back with World Tour. No.
Rock Band. No.
Well, no, Rock Band was also good. But the Guitar Hero had another one where they switched up the controller. It was
Yeah.
like 3 buttons over 3 buttons.
And they had
And they had the
different
live
instruments.
music video. It was
Yeah,
weird.
they fell
It
off.
did not. It
Yeah,
fell
it
off
didn't hit the
hard.
same.
But you would think someone will pick up,
But
pick
they
up where
did. Fortnite festival. Fortnite, you
What?
can like play songs on Fortnite now. It's huge.
What?
Yeah.
Did you like can have the same like the guitar?
I don't know. I have never done it because I'm too old to play Fortnite. But
I know, right? He's like, I play the real shit. Like, I don't need that anymore.
no, it looks fun. It's they picked up a rhythm game. I don't know.
Damn. So you actually learned from playing just a
I
straight
didn't
from guitar.
learn, but
Okay.
it got me like
interested.
interested. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
I didn't
yeah.
like actually teach me. It kind of teaches you rhythm, which is
Yeah.
true. Like I learned drums from Rock Band because that's true. It like actually,
So what do you
the
play?
kick.
What other instruments you play?
I can pretty much play all 4 of the main 4, like singing, guitar, bass, and drum. I'm probably the worst at drums, and then I'm also suck at singing, and I'm not that great at guitar, but I'm pretty decent at bass.
It's like, I'm actually not really good at any of them. I just
But if you
have-
put them all together, I'm a fucking rock star, motherfucker.
but I did play on expert mode. Guitar Hero 2.
True. Couldn't beat Jordan on Guitar Hero 2. That one was tough.
Guitar Hero 3. What was that legendary Guitar Hero 3 song? It was like something lightning. You definitely don't know. Thunder.
You talking about Dragon Force? Through the Fire and Flames?
That might be. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't know where I got lightning and thunder from.
Lightning,
Even I'm
thunder.
like, wait,
Flames, not that far off.
Yeah, it was all mythical type.
That
well, I guess
song
not
kind of
mythical.
changed my life, man.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool to like see that and be like, oh, like this guy's actually playing this.
Yeah.
It's probably harder to play it on Guitar Hero than it is to play it in real life.
Right.
No joke.
It's insane.
that game was cool. I was never good at it, which I'm jealous of y'all because I'm sure y'all probably played on like the high level. I barely could play beginner, but it's for
What were
another
you
day.
playing at the time?
Yeah, what was your game of
Dude,
choice as a kid?
my game, I was real whack. Like I only played like sports games, and I didn't get the full experience of playing like all like the gun games and shit y'all be playing.
Really?
But the only gun games I played was Grand Theft Auto, and
Which one?
all of them.
Oh, you played all of them?
Yep.
Did you? What's your favorite Grand Theft Auto?
So far, oh dude, I mean Liberty City was dope, but San Andreas up there. But I think GTA 5 was hands down. That was one game, bro, that I remember I didn't go to school. I remember I told my mom that like,
Me too.
I'm pretty sure we both didn't go to school.
I think you might be stealing this story from me.
Whoa, I think
Oh,
I was.
bro, I
think
remember
I was
told my
done with
mom,
school.
like, I went to school, she dropped me off, and then I left after one period.
You just
Because
couldn't do it.
I needed to play the game.
You were Jones.
I was like, bro,
get me out of here.
one overnight was not like
I genuinely I played that game for like 17 hours a day, and I was done in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
and then
That
just
was
it
a
was
good
kind
one,
of
though.
bored.
Maybe
after
3,
that.
you know.
Yeah.
But we'll call it 2
Give it
for
some time.
dramatic
But dude,
effect.
that's why we're still waiting for like GTA 6. I mean, they said it's supposed to come
Next
out
year,
next
next
year.
year.
25?
Yeah. I bet I'd say probably November next year, maybe December next year.
Damn.
They
Time
usually
can't.
drop in the later months. Games do.
Well, I will do the same thing. I will not go to work, and
There you go,
Just
we're going to be at home for a whole long time.
dude. It looks good. It looks good.
It looks like
all
because
the
they're putting
footage.
everything together, right?
it's gonna
Like,
change the fucking world. Is what it's
I
gonna
hope
do.
I don't overhype it because I do that a lot. But I cannot wait to watch somebody play Grand Theft Auto 6. Y'all better
I won't be
stream
tuning
it.
in, but
Oh,
actually won't
my
be playing.
God.
But I'll be watching you play.
No, it looks cool. It looks like a cool natural progression from the other
yeah.
game, like with the adding of social media in
Bro,
the game.
nobody touches Rockstar, and like I'm telling you.
It's kind of true. I bet they're kind of done with that though. Just like we were talking about, like bands from the '80s probably sick of their greatest hits. I bet they're done. Like, can we make a Can we make a Max Payne game again? Can
Bro,
we,
I was
can we
just
make a
about to
fucking
say Max
Midnight Club,
Payne.
whatever?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man,
They're probably like, sick of it, but they're probably also not sick of making all that money.
Yeah,
and
but
that's the thing though. Like you talk about, like say bands from the '80s. I've went to some concerts recently with my dad, and I saw Journey, which was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Def Leppard. Dude,
Oh, I saw. I didn't go to that show, but I saw people there.
dude,
cool.
yeah, it was wild, and I see like all the fans, a majority of the fans, obviously like parents and grandparents, but bro, they were going like ham, right? Like just because
Yeah.
they're hype. It's like they live. My dad was telling me he saw Def Leppard back in literally the '80s. He paid like $10 for a ticket, like
Yeah, yeah.
and it's just crazy to see like all these years go by. But like these people are still like jamming out like it was freaking yesterday, bro. Like
I think
it's pretty wild. That's why I don't think like I'm sure you probably can relate. You just won't get tired of like playing music. I don't know if you just have like a love
Yeah.
for it.
I think they probably more than likely get tired of each other
Yeah.
before they get tired of like that
And
experience.
that's why
They're probably-
sometimes the splits happen.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sure like that's probably because you're spending, after the performance, you're with them in a van or whatever for
Mhm.
however many months you guys are on tour. Because that's how you make your money. You don't usually make your money from streams. You make your money selling merch. Well, I don't know. They probably make their money playing these huge stadiums.
Yeah.
And they definitely make money selling merch. So they are making their money that way. And the only way to do that is to travel
yeah.
to different locations. And I guarantee they get sick of each other.
I've heard of bands who end up like they travel individually. 'Cause
Oh,
they're just sick of
makes
each other.
sense.
I mean, they got to be pretty big time to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't remember what band it was, but
Have you ever got a chance to travel, like to play outside of
In
Sin?
this in lease agreement, no.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, oh well, yes, we've been to Austin.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure Austin's
Corpus
always
Christi.
pretty-
Austin don't have a lot of love for us for some reason
Really?
yet. I think just because we don't have a ton of music out.
Yeah.
Oh, when does this come out? When are you gonna release this?
shit, it might probably be out in about an hour.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
just kidding.
Uh,
Next week.
It might be about a week.
okay, where's my camera? Where's my camera? There, right here.
This camera.
Diet Sprite by lease agreement out September 13th.
Oh
on
shit,
Spotify.
Hey.
Yeah, that's next Friday.
that's
Leave.
good because that's probably around when this will come out.
There we
Yeah,
go.
we
All right,
got these
yeah,
on
check out the
Thursday.
new single.
Diet Sprite.
Diet Sprite.
Fuck.
I like the name.
Thanks. It's about ignoring your problems, kind of getting frustrated, and then kind of like.
Were you drinking a Sprite when you thought of it? Like,
yeah, I don't know if I was drinking a Sprite when I thought of it, but there's a lyric. I name drop Sprite in it, and then I don't actually drink regular soda. I drink diet soda.
Dude, same.
They don't make a diet Sprite though.
Wait, really?
It's Sprite Zero.
Sprite Zero. Okay. I was gonna say I just had one the other day because I try to do this diets or the zeros.
Why?
I truly, you know what? I heard it's actually probably just as bad, but for some reason it just makes me feel better knowing that it shows 0 calories on the. I don't know why.
I am so with you on that. I don't know what the chemical is that makes it taste just as good.
It tastes the same. See, and that, I'm not picky, bro. Like with soda, I think they all taste the same. I don't know. Some people are like,
was it you who was hyping up Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper Zero is the closest you can get to tasting like itself. Like Diet Coke tastes different than regular Coke, but I like the taste of Diet Coke. Like I like the taste of the diet drinks. But Dr. Pepper Zero tastes exactly like Dr. Pepper.
I just cannot get behind that.
It's nuts, dude.
I tried a Dr. Pepper Zero and I was like, this shit needs sugar.
Bro,
immediately.
no.
I don't
next
know,
time,
bro.
next time
All of
I'll
the
bring
sugar.
you one. And you're going to taste it. I don't believe
maybe
you.
it was old.
We just gotta close your eyes. We'll do like one of those things blindfolded and.
Oh, you'll probably be able to taste the aftertaste of diet, but I like it. The 0 calories, dude, it helped because I used to be a big kid.
Yeah.
Like when I was in high school, I was rather large. And after high school, I was like, I got to figure out what to do. So I started dieting and running and going to the gym more. And diet sodas just helped just because you can drink them.
Still tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
And 0 calories.
And you're kind of full.
You always wonder though, right? Like, what's the substitution? Like, how do they make?
It's some chemical, but.
Jared's just still looking for a substitution to beer.
Oh.
And liquor.
Trying to find
That's
out.
tough, dude.
Hey, when I drink liquor, I usually add a diet if I'm at home because they don't have that at the bar. Really.
There you go.
True. You can do a tequila soda.
Yeah.
If you're cool with
That's what you.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's what
a
I
little
usually
lime.
do. Yeah.
Not bad.
It's a safe bet.
It's not bad. A tequila, I think, has the lowest calorie count of all alcohol. It's impossible to get a 0 calorie alcohol because by nature it has calories.
Learn that the hard way.
Yeah. Yes.
We're gonna diet option though.
That is crazy. They don't have diet beer. I guess.
I saw some beers they have are like with no alcohol. It's like 70 calories, which makes sense because the alcohol is the reason why that there actually is calories. But
makes sense.
Yeah, we're working on that. We gotta make something happen.
Yeah, I could just imagine you with a fucking lab coat and 2 beakers, like trying to get drunk.
I'm like, Arthur, look what I just put out.
Arthur, I got it. He's completely hammered. Arthur.
No, he like really does try to make it a science. Like he'll be like 10 drinks deep and he's tracking his shit.
Damn. On my Fitness Pal.
I'm a drink tracker. My drink pal.
He's like, can't go over 13 today.
I'm like, this is it. And I put a little check mark, so I'm like, okay, I gotta stop right here.
What's your greatest creation? You ever like made some concoction? You're like, damn, this is.
Dude, it's probably nothing. I'm so basic, like with my shit. The coolest drink I made. It wasn't that cool, but it was like, y'all like Big Red?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I had like Big Red, and I think it was like a Bacardi. This is so long ago. When I got out of high school, I was drinking like Bacardi was like cool at the time, right?
Yeah.
It was like Bacardi, strawberry with like a Big Red and some Sprite. I mixed all those 3 together, and to this day, it was a good drink.
All right, Dexter.
That does sound kind of good.
Big Red's good, yeah. Like,
yeah, I don't hardly drink, but
were you ever a big drinker?
No, never. I didn't actually even drink alcohol until after I was 21.
That's good.
Yeah,
really good.
Not just because I don't know. It just didn't appeal to me.
Not anything. I totally.
I don't know why. I'm not against it. Well, I mean, I am definitely against underage drinking, but at the time, it wasn't like a moral choice.
Yeah,
I just didn't do it. I don't know.
I always feel like people in bands, like they probably get like all messed up, but that's probably definitely not true at all.
No, I mean, it is definitely. I've seen it for sure.
Yeah.
There's some people that can't play a show without having a drink,
being or intoxicated.
Yeah,
like somehow.
And that's kind of like you maybe. I think about it like maybe they had a good show or they had a lot of fun one time, and then their brain associates that with, oh, I have to have a drink to do that again. Yeah. And then you get stuck in that cycle of always drinking.
Could be a nerves thing too.
It does like in the instances where I have drank alcohol, it definitely does calm me down.
Yeah.
But like when I played Destroy Boys, I'm so glad I wasn't intoxicated because I was already nervous as hell and I didn't want to mess up or anything.
Sometimes it probably can not kill the nerves like it's supposed to, right?
Yeah. Or you'll just like, I could have embarrassed myself in front of all those people, and then that would have been it.
Yeah, and you want to remember this show,
cringe. Right? Exactly. Yeah.
Can you imagine how many some of those musicians out there probably like don't remember shit.
Oh,
like,
for sure. They
like,
can't.
and they probably had like a dope ass show or everything was good, but they just don't remember anything.
It's true.
Unless luckily that probably all these cameras and stuff. So yeah, they could. But besides that, that has to suck.
Yeah, it's gotta be not cool.
So like you've always kind of music's always been something you're passionate about. But how'd you kind of into media as well too, right?
Yeah. That's kind of how I started learning how to do media stuff. Is because I realized how expensive videos were. Like making a music video is expensive. Making content on social media, if you don't have the right equipment, is really expensive. And so I was like, okay, let me go to school to kind of learn how to do that. Also, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Like I was good in school. Like I was in top 10% of my class.
Damn.
I didn't care about math. I didn't care about science. Like I didn't have a passion for any of that stuff. And so I just went for like catch-all communications. And then when I got there, I took like a radio class in the at San Antonio Community College. And then one of your requirements is you work in the radio. Like you have to work in the radio station. And I was like, oh, this is kind of badass. And going to the radio station, you have to pass by the TV station. And I was like, oh, that's cool. They have like nice ass cameras in there. Like I kind of want to learn about that. So then I started learning about, different camera brands like Nikon, Canon, Sony. And then I was like, oh, now I know about frame rates and shit like that. And then when the band kind of got a little more serious, I was able to finally like make music videos for us. And then for other bands too, because I know that kind of sucks.
That has to be real cool though, for sure.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I hook them up if I know them and they're my friends. I'll be like, yeah, I'll help you guys, kind of get your foot in the door, and in hopes that when they get big, they'll remember, and when they have an actual budget, then they can come back. Exactly, yeah. Like I just filmed a music video for this band called Inoha. They're a local band. And I was friends with one of the members of the band, and they blew up recently on social media. They have now over, they just passed 500K monthly listeners. So they have 500,000 monthly listeners. And they were like, hey, will you film a music video? I said, absolutely. Just because it's a good opportunity. Also, they're my homies. And so we went and filmed a music video. It hasn't dropped yet, so can't tell you if it did anything for me, but
it's like to be continued.
Yeah, hopefully maybe by the time this comes out, they'll drop it.
Yeah.
But they just went on tour, their first ever tour.
Really
so,
cool. And you shoot, edit, everything.
Yeah, do the whole shebang for them.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. Came up with the story, directed it. They put out a little Google form, and like over 400 people signed the little form to like come to this party. It was at a party. Was the music video?
Damn.
And they were like, oh shit, we can't have that many people, so they had to cut down 100.
You crashed one of those.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. The venue is cool. It's like just some dude's backyard.
Holy shit.
He has a big ass pool. He made a skate park in his back, like an actual like Tony Hawk Pro Skater custom level skate park in his backyard. Bro. Not that huge, but like when you first start the Tony Hawk Pro Skater level, you don't have that much, and you have to like put a rail and a half, whatever. He had a little tiny skate park, but in his backyard, dude. The fuck? Cool. Yeah. It was only like $50 an hour to rent the place.
What?
Not crazy. Then maybe that was just maybe they did something that they rented it for so many hours, it was cheaper.
That person definitely has to make some money though. Like,
oh, dude, there's something there all the time. They film tons of music videos there, whatever.
You was here in town?
Yeah.
When you find that address,
it was cool.
We're doing the wrong shit on weekends, bro.
It was cool, dude. It was cool.
We're just knocking on the door, already waiting for someone to pull up. Camp out.
That's pretty cool. Let me ask you guys a question. How did y'all meet? What's the backstory? What's the lore?
Well, we started dating in 9th grade.
Oh, okay.
That's that. Came out at a very young age.
No, we just randomly so we knew about each other from middle school, like just social media, and like all the girls I would talk to also knew Jared, even though he was like at a completely different school, so it would piss me off.
Damn.
So we actually didn't like each other.
How'd you do that?
It's crazy because all the girls that like I was interested in, somehow they talked about him. The reason why he hated me, I hated him for that same exact reason. It was almost like, and we don't even know each other.
Oh, but the thing is, Doofenshmirtz and Perry on that one.
The thing is, all the girls were at my school. Like I wasn't extending to other schools like he was. I was like, bro, stay in your own school at least. Like
I didn't, bro. I wanted all of them. Yeah, and they all wanted Arthur.
But it wasn't until high school we had a class together, like freshman year.
Tech theater, baby. Yeah, we did a little, like, those little blow off classes.
Yeah.
We didn't know what the hell we were signing up for. Because I was like, what's tech? I know what theater is,
Yeah.
I know what like tech is. Well, I don't know.
I saw tech and I signed up. You know?
Yeah. He didn't know that we were like building shit for the theater.
Yeah, that is true.
literally
That
what
is
we
what
were
it
doing.
normally is, right?
You're literally setting up the behind the stage, like behind the scenes.
It's kind of cool.
It's actually not
It was
bad.
cool. That's how I learned how to operate boards.
Yeah.
I was also in
I
theater
wish
tech.
we didn't do any cool shit like that. I wish.
Oh, really?
Been messing with some
Yeah.
boards. We were building like a fucking a backyard and shit.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah,
that's
it was-
how y'all met?
And
It's all history from there.
Damn.
we just were bro since, bro.
Damn. What was the seed of the podcast? When were y'all like, we should just record this?
So I had one called The In-Laws.
Okay.
I was doing it with my two brothers in-law.
In-law.
I think that's the correct term. And
Hilarious.
that one faded out.
Okay.
And then he was always interested in starting his own, which he was going to call the Farcast. Actually, he did end up starting it.
Yeah, it's just so
It's a lot of work.
Arthur, no, definitely a lot of work. And when Arthur did his podcast with his in-laws, bro, I would always listen to it like on my way home from work because I had like a far commute.
Yeah.
And bro, I just would laugh so hard, like nonstop. Like I'm talking, and it sucked because I would want to join in the conversation because I'm like, oh my god, I would say this like
Oh
if
my
they
God.
said
I
that.
do the
or, like,
same shit.
It was like, bro, it was hilarious. So now people like sometimes they'll do the same thing with us, and I'm like, yo, I know exactly like how that is because I would do it with Arthur. So they kind of stopped doing that. He was like, dude, we should like start one. And I remember I was at his house, and we were on Google like we were
Brainstorming names.
trying to find a name.
Yeah.
And he came up with it. I don't know. He put two and two together. I think he saw the term.
All I knew is I was looking up like phrases.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's find a phrase and then we'll put our own like.
Because we
twist.
weren't gonna find anything that's gonna mesh our names. Like we were like, so
Yeah.
that's what we decided. And I just remember we were looking at stuff. I was looking at stuff, couldn't find anything. And then I remember I was on like my phone, and he was on the computer, and then he just like found the term.
Thoughts and prayers, like
Yeah.
common term.
Yeah.
that everyone says.
Let's flip that shit.
Damn.
Thoughts
You
and
got it.
prayers.
You stole
And
it.
Players just sounds cool. Like you can
Yeah.
put your own, give it your own.
And
meaning.
then when I
Yeah.
was like, I remember it said like, let's do the N. I think the N just sounded, instead of like and, like
well, actually,
Uh-oh.
we looked it up.
And it was already taken.
We looked it up and it was
on Apple Apple Podcasts. Right?
there's already a thoughts and players,
Yeah.
and we're like, we could either just choose the same name because there's no rules against that,
Right.
or just maybe use an N.
There you go.
There we go. And
Kinda
that
cool.
just solved the problem because they're like a video game podcast. They talk about like little video games here and there. It was
The player
We're
makes
actually
sense for
beefing
that.
with them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a lawsuit going.
We don't
against
we don't fuck with them
They
at all.
get y'all's girls.
They're talking our same girls. And dude, yeah, and it's been pretty fun to like.
Yeah. What
to
is
this
this?
day, like I go back and like listen to like some episodes,
Mhm.
just because like I'll be bored driving, and I don't know, bro. It's pretty fun.
There's nothing like listening to yourself.
Yeah, that's true. But you get it's a slice of your life from back then, you know?
It's true.
Sometimes I'll do that, like, because we used to try to do podcasts too, like band casts, and I'll go back and listen to an old one, and then I'll forget the episode, and while it's going, I'll be like, oh, I should have said, and then I'll fucking say the thing that I should have said, and I'm like, there you go,
Yep.
me. I get it.
That's
Yeah.
happened to me before.
Yeah, when you listen to an old episode, you're like, I'm still the same person.
Dude, yeah, like that's
I haven't changed.
Didn't grow at all.
no, straight up. And that's why, like, bro, like something that I would love to do, and especially like us, like if we would like do something on the weekends and stuff and like vlog, but it's just like it takes a lot of like I think time for like somebody to be the one like holding a camera to like record other people, you know? Like
Yeah.
that's the thing, because I feel like if we had somebody record us, I think we're even funnier in like when we're not doing this. Like it's,
Right.
It's like on the way coming here, or like when we're setting up and stuff, like that stuff's just like funny. And that's why it's like having like, I wish like there was someone we can like have, we do like cool vlogs, because that would be cool too, or at least like try to do something like twice a month. Like,
Yeah,
and
start
we
small,
can put
for
it like
sure,
on
yeah.
the channel, right? Like just do like some activities and make it look pretty cool. Like,
It makes sense. Like,
know?
you guys are definitely friends in real life. You hang out. It makes sense to get content when you're
Yeah.
not doing it. And it just, you get in that spot where you start not hanging out because you want to hang out.
Mm,
You start hanging out to film stuff.
that's
Yeah.
Or hanging out to do the podcast. It's
that happened
like,
to us years ago.
no,
it
yeah.
sucks. It sucks.
Real life.
The only time I ever see this guy is when we fucking pull up.
I'm
here.
like,
Yeah.
bro,
that
like,
sucks. But then, you know, it's also gives you stuff to talk about on the podcast. So makes sense.
yeah, we need a whole production team.
We're essentially catching up every week.
It's kind of
No, but
what
we
podcasts
also, Arthur
are.
brought it up too. We're like, bro, how many dates have we been on? Because it's essentially like going on a date.
Well,
Like,
think about it.
True,
Like,
true.
I haven't had more one-on-one, distraction-free conversations with anyone in my life
Right.
other than him.
I totally, makes absolute
At
sense.
least
More than him, I should say.
Okay, let me ask you this then. What's one thing that you really appreciate about your co-host?
I'm glad you
It's
asked it first,
a
'cause
question
I'm
for
already
both of
thinking
you, but
about-
I'm asking the same question. So,
Gives me time
Arthur
to
and then
think, baby.
so let's go Arthur first.
One thing I really appreciate.
Yeah. I want you. It's funny.
You know what?
The more genuine you are, the funnier it's
I
gonna be.
appreciate that he's never serious.
Okay.
Because sometimes I can be too serious, and it's a good balance when we show him here
Yeah.
because it keeps me goofy, and then my seriousness keeps him a little more serious. So it's like we meet in the middle.
Yeah.
And
Like the bird and the hippo.
The bird and the hippopotamus.
Yeah, and
Sure.
they eat the things. You know what
I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
You know that story?
No, I actually don't.
Symbiotic relationship. The birds sit on the hippo's butt and they eat like stuff off of it.
Oh, well, yeah. That's what he does to me. It's exactly right.
So
He said,
dope.
sounds perfect.
All right. Go ahead, Jared.
Oh man, everything. Well, I truly,
Cop out.
yeah, no,
Everything.
right?
I love him.
Everything. I love this guy. Nah, man, I think it definitely takes a lot. Like Arthur does a lot of mostly everything on this podcast. I just like I said, show up, and lately we've been trying to slowly get me into like actually start doing the editing and stuff. So I need to learn, like hands down. So we're definitely working on that, and like I think it's just crazy because he does a lot of the work. So I can imagine like doing it all these years. Like, man, I cannot do this without him at all.
Right.
And it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. It's more than just coming here and doing that. But I'm learning slowly. We're trying to get me to learn. So I appreciate him for that because
It's actually like, you know how it was a cliche for a podcast? Probably still is for people to start podcasts.
Yeah.
How many of them stick around?
It's true. Well, you guys are past 100
Like
now, right?
damn near nobody, because everyone starts one and realizes it's like they either don't know what they're doing
Yeah.
or they learn what they're doing
And they don't
and
want
they
to do it.
give up. Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So it's
So-
actually the only podcast that ended up sticking around. I remember there was a crazy stat that was like over 85% of podcasts that were ever put out are inactive.
Oh, I'd bet more. That,
Probably more
yeah, I
now.
would bet more. That's crazy. Yeah.
But
Makes sense. Well, I'm glad you guys are still going. To everyone at home who doesn't know this, or in your car, I was actually sitting in the background of the fake episode 100, or was it episode 99?
very true, actually.
Yeah, that one never came
It's
out.
one that we never put out, but it
Yeah.
actually was a good one.
It was a good one.
Something
and
fucked
that,
up with the audio.
something was wrong with it. But
damn.
Jared made a promise that if he missed an episode a week, you remember what you said?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna shave my head.
You were gonna
you're
shave.
lucky.
You didn't say head. You said I'm gonna shave my hair,
My
You
hair.
said beard, facial hair, everything.
eyebrows. Dude, if
Ass.
you had to draw on a new,
You,
like,
we
a
literally,
new face every
we literally
episode.
didn't make it 1 week.
The episode where you promised didn't even come out.
So technically, I'm in the clear. No, yeah, just straight
Oh.
up. That episode we never came out, and we didn't even drop an episode until about a month later. So
It's true, yeah. You guys did that thing. We're back. We're back. And then
Everything
I
was
like,
great.
"They're
I
not."
remember him saying that, and I was so confused because I was like, what the fuck? I did not commit to this, and now I'm worried about your hair.
I'm dead, bro.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, bro.
Well, let me ask you a thoughts and players esque question.
Before you do that,
Go ahead. Let's
know what's
let's
funny?
turn to our sponsor.
This
Me
episode's
undies.
brought to you by Blue Chew. Anyone who's listened to us, which is, you know, a good core of people,
Okay.
definitely knows who you are, at least by name,
Okay.
because
Why is
we
that?
brought you up a lot because
Really?
we used to take suggestions
Oh yeah.
for topics, and we'd bring you up all the
All
time,
the
like,
time,
oh,
bro.
Jakoby again.
like
They're my
Jakoby.
favorite, dude. Every time you guys would post those, like ask us questions, I came up.
Dude,
with
you
like
would have some good ones,
1,000.
like really good ones.
Thank you. Well,
Should've
I
just-
have one right now.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
all for it, baby. Pull
Yeah.
out the
He's
pocket.
here in the flesh
I'm here.
for
I
the
got it.
first time.
No, we were talking about this briefly the other day, and I learned that Arthur does not fuck with breakfast foods, really, like the sweet ones. So
Yeah,
I
those
asked
are-
him what his top three, like if you were to rank pancake, waffle, French toast,
Mhm.
what's the thing? And he was like, I don't even know if I would.
How about
I don't even
neither? Like,
He was
no.
like, yeah, he was like none, and I thought that was
Wrong with you.
insane. So I wanted to know yours, Jared.
Man, that's terrible. You just,
I'm more of a savory guy, you know. Like, give me I'd rather have a plate of bacon than like a
Interesting.
pancake.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I kind of get you, but
you know what I'm saying? Like, give me all the meat and like one egg.
Savory.
Pause.
one bacon, one egg, bro. I love me some pancakes.
yeah, is
French
that your number one?
toast. French toast is, I think, top one.
French toast. That's a rare
French
toast.
answer,
but I'm with you. Dude.
Hashtag shit nobody says.
French toast, baby.
French toast is
You get some
good.
good because French toast is a little mix of.
If you don't put syrup on it, it's pretty savory because it's like an egg wrapped around.
You know what?
some
French
bread.
toast might be the best on its own.
Okay.
But once you involve, butter and syrup and shit like that.
So what's the worst
I love that. Oh, man.
out of those three?
I'm not.
French toast?
It's the best and the worst.
It's the best by itself, but nobody eats it by itself.
I guess.
But
That's
you
true.
made a
You
good point.
gotta put
though.
the sugar and everything on it.
True.
Yeah, once you do that,
But it's good. It makes it even better.
it's not better than a pancake though.
Oh, wow, no pancakes.
But you don't even like pancakes.
I like a bite or two, and then I'm kind of
Man,
tired of
so
it.
you really just like
Crazy.
just bullshit.
You really look at IHOP like this when you
Don't-
drive by.
Yeah, IHOP fell off a long time ago.
No,
I don't even know if IHOP was ever
Bro,
I
on.
went
Hey.
2 weeks ago, bro.
they had the Sonic
Did you
promotion.
actually?
Seems like they don't have any workers
Sonic the
there.
Hedgehog promotion
IHOP's-
was pretty good.
IHOP's one of those places I don't even know how it's still in business.
What?
It's like Arby's.
No, okay, he makes a good point only because the food's good, but they don't ever have like workers there. I went like 2 weeks
They
ago,
don't
bro.
need it.
Bro, there was a viral TikTok where someone was like, I just walked into IHOP and it's completely empty. He even walked through the kitchens.
He must have not gone to like that one must be like either they're closing down or they
All
just
the lights were on.
Whoa.
It was late at night.
Dude.
Bro. Like,
Damn. Would you have went back there and like made something? Or?
I might have started whipping.
bro.
up some
Okay,
shit.
I was at IHOP for so long, like I didn't even get my food that they just comped us the meal like
Damn.
for free. So I waited like an hour and a half.
Okay.
That's
I would have been out of
Crazy.
there after 10.
Yeah, no, I
I was
would have given it
was-
30, but
I was a little pissed. I was a little drunk also, but I was like, you know what? Maybe this French toast is gonna hit, and it did.
dude, that maple pecan syrup is fire.
Didn't disappoint at all, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, breakfast, bro. Look, I'm a top tier breakfast guy.
Yeah, is that your favorite genre of food?
Oh,
It's
bro,
probably
I
not the
like-
right word.
Dude, I love me a McGriddle. You ever had a McGriddle?
Yeah.
McDonald's,
Yes, McDonald's breakfast is kind of low key goated.
bro. And if you have the app, it's even better.
Oh, the
Get the
app.
McDonald's app.
Yeah.
It'll really change your life.
Have you ever thought about why does every place need an app?
Because they can get your email. and
That's what
then
I was thinking.
Send you stuff. Yeah.
Because I'm like, what's in it for them to give you like
Your
discounts
data.
and shit?
I mean, yeah. You get
But the
$1 off,
emails-
and they get your email address, your fucking
It's
exact
funny.
location.
I still have Domino's. Subscribe to Domino's. I don't
Subscribe.
Man pays
Canceled
a,
his Netflix and got
pays
a
a $15 a month subscription.
So subscribe to those motherfuckers. Man, nothing excites me to go get a Domino's. It's the same deal they had for like 10 years. It's
true.
2 pizzas for $6.99 each.
That's a good one. What's your
That is a good one.
What's your best pizza chain?
You're gonna say Grimaldi's.
Chain like fast. Like
Yeah. Like the
that's hard. It's hard because I don't even go to them anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it used to be.
Wow.
I'm
used to go to
I'm,
Pizza Patron?
You might say I'm above that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. But I fucked with Domino's back in my prime.
I thought you were gonna say
Back in the
Papa
prime.
John's.
I like Domino's because they started adding garlic to their
I like
crust.
I
and
like
stuff.
how dusty the garlic, the
And
little crust.
Once
is
they
when you're
did that,
done.
it was like they had
Kinda
my
good.
loyalty.
Yeah,
Mm.
they're pretty good.
Yeah, that crust is nice.
And Papa John's is all right, but it ain't nothing without the little cup of liquid
With
butter.
the salt, yeah,
you
that's
need the
true.
liquid butter, garlic.
I do like me a
jizz
Papa
would be
John's.
good.
Every
They
once
put
in a while, I
crack
get
on
a
there.
Papa John's. Bro, you know what I had the other day? I thought of you. We used to go to this place called Garlic Jim's.
Ooh.
Garlic Jim slept on.
Bro,
Is that here?
yeah,
local
There might
place?
only be one here though.
then there's like few locations, 2 or 3.
Damn.
I just got a DoorDash the other day.
Oh.
Free DoorDash delivery right now. I don't know what's going on in the world.
Damn. All right.
Just so everyone
Shout out.
knows, you don't have to pay for a delivery fee.
This
They're not a
episode-
sponsor though.
Should be. That'd be sick.
That
You
would
got
be
sponsored
sick.
by a pizza place?
I don't
You do a
really see-
live pizza podcast?
We should hit up Garlic Jim's.
I'm gonna say Pizza
We should have
Patron.
Jim.
Jim?
Mr. Jim,
Mr. Jim? Garlic Jim? It says it on his license.
Garlic. First name Garlic.
He
Yeah,
was destined when he came out the
a pizza
when
cat.
he came out the pizza.
Who does that? Who does
Well, you
that?
know-
or Dave does that. What's that? The dude from
Oh yeah, Dave.
Bautista?
Why the fuck am I blanking?
Portnoy?
Yeah, Dave Portnoy.
Yeah. From Barstools?
I used to really fuck heavily with those pizza reviews. Like I would look forward to going on YouTube and watching those.
Watching a pizza review?
Yeah.
See? That's the same thing. You're not eating the pizza.
Yeah, but you're just watching.
But back to before I forget,
Oh, yeah. Let's
because I
hear
have a
it.
lot of fleeting thoughts.
Go ahead.
Did you know Cracker Barrel is named after a guy?
I worked at Cracker Barrel for 6 years, and
His
they
name-
don't put
his-
that. They do not put that in the employee
you didn't know
handbook.
that in the
No, I know
orientation.
he likes to keep it under wraps, but his name is Cracker
You're
and last name Barrel.
no way. That's not true. It's named after the barrel. Y'all are stupid.
You know what? I have told that to a lot of people, and they do believe me.
Okay, no.
I'm like, there's actually a guy, like, they have him on the wall in there. Cracker himself.
Bro,
when you call it Cracker Barrel, is it Cracker or Crackle?
It's Cracker Barrel.
Cracker, right?
Yeah, it's like a big barrel of crackers that they would have.
Oh man, I've been saying
it feels wrong. It feels wrong.
I've been adding an L.
I don't know. Something about it.
Cracker Barrel, like saying it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I've said it like 17 times in the last minute, but
I've been saying Crackle Barrel my whole Crackle with the EL.
There's no way you've been saying Crackle.
Crackle Barrel.
Crackle Barrel. Oh my God.
It is kind of tough. Especially if you're drunk like Jared. It's tough to say. It is tough to say that.
I think I just been seeing Barrel and I'm like, let me do the EL for Cracker too.
He has a hard time with a lot of words. Like,
yeah.
He can't say Ronaldo.
What do you say?
You say Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Just forfeits the L.
The L's gone, Ronaldo.
Yeah. It's out of there.
That L died a long time.
But then again, if you really set your mind to it, like because he obviously has his voice.
Try again, go.
Try again what?
So let's say the word.
Ronaldo. That's not correct.
Still didn't say it. Why did you need him to do the running start to say the word?
I used to hear him make phone calls depending on who he was talking to. Like he had, his niches of friends.
Yeah. Oh no.
And he would change his voice around. Like
there
was preppy Jared.
Okay. And that's
and
where he has a Valley Girl
one of the best like white voices.
Okay.
If he sets his mind to it.
Okay.
But I just don't.
It's only when he's calling like State Farm.
Hey, how's everything going, man? You're doing great. Great to meet you, man. Life's going really good right now. Really well. Ronaldo.
Damn.
Just leave that word out, though.
Yeah, you would have been all right. Could have passed, maybe.
As soon as they hear that, like, nah.
I have a lot of different voices. I don't know why.
Man of 1,000 voices. Let's hear it. What's your best impression that you can do?
Oh, no, I'm not good at impressions.
Oh, okay.
They're like bullshit voices.
Okay, like character voices.
Yeah,
I got you.
I can. Depends on my phone. I have my customer service voice, which is kind of like that.
That'd be a fun game.
It's going really good. It's like a little higher pitch voice.
Yeah.
Or whenever we go to like a drive-through of I'm like, hello, I'll take 2 McGriddles, please.
And there's no need to do that.
And 2 chocolate milks. Thank you so much.
2 chocolate milks?
Yeah, it's a little tiny
one.
The
way that would send me spiraling to
the
toilet.
I know.
To the toilet? That's true. Hey, you guys should play a game where you get like a drawn character. And then we have Jared voice it. Like that's like a voice acting warm-up thing where they look at a character and they're like, okay, let me get his backstory.
Like come up with a voice for it.
Dude, I would like to be like a voice actor, right?
That'd be sick, dude.
You could just read off. Like you strictly just read, right? You don't have to like.
Damn, y'all should print out a monologue too. Y'all should open the episode with the Jared monologue where he has
You always have a lot of good ideas.
That'd be sick if you had to just sit there and do a scene from
like all
Gone with the Wind.
Like, see, being a regular actor, you got to actually you got to go some takes. I mean, you still do the same thing with voice, but at least you can just sit down and just read it.
Well, you know what sucks now? At least with some things, they make the voice actor is actually the actor for like video games and stuff.
Oh, like the mocap?
Yeah.
So
they actually do make them kind of
That's
act
true.
it out.
Like for The Last of Us, they were all themselves.
Though. Yeah.
Nah, like put me in like
a cartoon, they don't have to act.
Yeah, I'll be like in the next fucking Shrek.
The next Shrek? Shrek 5?
Isn't that coming out?
Yeah, they announced it.
It's probably already made.
Oh, they're sitting on it? No, they couldn't sit on a Shrek that long, dude. That's too much money.
Well, it's probably being made.
It's definitely being made. They announced it.
I'll be like in the next like Smurfs movie or something like something like
Smurfs.
Somewhat, yeah. Cartoon. I think I could do that.
Going back to the voice thing.
Yeah.
That's one of my pet peeves when people change their voice.
It's like annoying,
when they call, I'm like, you're being fake right now and I don't like it.
Well, I mean, sometimes it gets you politeness gets you somewhere.
Yeah, but you can be polite with your normal voice. Like I don't like when people go up a couple like octaves.
Okay.
It just like grinds my gears.
It's funny because
it's interesting.
Like I'm like, you fraud.
They don't know though.
It's like you're speaking to me. Like
yeah, they don't know.
I feel everything.
Look at him in his eye when you're gonna talk shit.
Like look at my face, bro. You want to talk?
But yeah, like they're like people's fake phone call voice. Just be yourself, you know.
It makes sense.
I usually do that. So for some reason, I do that with I don't know why. I think older people. I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? You doing good?
Well, that's different. Sometimes you got to be kind of loud.
I don't know why. It's just so
to older people.
This is true.
Yeah. I'm just a loud person in general.
Are you a person that will say what? Or were you a person that will ask somebody what they said? Or will you kind of just nod and go?
I'm not good at multitasking at all. So I'm like, yeah. And they'll say something. I just repeat it. I'm like in a question form.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm terrible. Can you multitask? Are you good at?
I mean, it depends.
If you play the drums, all that shit, I feel like you gotta.
The drums, yeah. I occasionally play the drums every once in a while. Bust out the drums, hit a sick vocal pattern real quick.
Sing all that.
It really depends. Like on the phone, no. On the phone, I'm on the phone. I can't not do something else while I'm on the phone. Or I can't do something else while I'm on the phone. I don't know what. I also will do everything in my power to not make a phone call. Hate it.
I'm starting to get like that too.
That's like a zillennial thing.
Is it?
Are you considered a zillennial?
I'm 94.
I think we could throw you in there.
Yeah.
Close enough.
I'd say like 96, 97.
We're all fucking scared of calling.
I hate it, dude. I will text you 1,000 times, please. But if you call me right back, I hate it.
You mean like specifically strangers or just everybody? Because I'm like that a little bit with strangers.
Strangers for sure. If
but
it's
like with people I know, I'd rather call than text.
That's true. That is true.
I hate people who call you, say you don't answer, and then they just give up. Like, I'm cool. Can you just send me a text, maybe?
Yeah, don't leave me a voicemail either.
Yeah, because then they're like, oh, I called you. All right, I didn't get your call. Can
Give
you
me some
not text
context.
me?
You know?
Yeah.
We need to bring voicemails back.
Yes.
You think so?
And we need to ban tipping.
That was just on the chest.
Sorry, that was like a intrusive.
Well, we got voice memos, and some people they take advantage of that voice memos. Have you?
Voice memos are cool.
I feel like in the new update, it's tougher to get to voice memos.
I think you might be right.
Is that? I feel like I had kind of like
you gotta like click it. The
I don't know. I had
to
like look at. I couldn't remember but before it was so seamless. I was like voice memo.
Yeah.
But now the last time I was like, what the hell?
But no voicemails, bro.
Oh, voicemails need to
people like, especially us Zillennials and Gen Zers, hang up as soon as the voicemail hits. No, it's for a reason. And now with iOS 18, you can read their voicemail as they're leaving it.
Yep. Yeah, that is true.
So I think that might actually help bring voicemails back.
And it's cool because then you can just hop in the conversation.
Yeah, you can interrupt them, pick up.
It's like, all right, boom. That's happened all the time. I'm like, wait, you're leaving a voicemail? Next thing you know, they just pop on the phone.
So I feel like it'll cause people to leave more voicemails because they know there's a chance they'll pick up.
Yeah. Interesting.
But I need a voicemail. Like, do you remember it was cool to like have an actual voicemail?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Jared.
You know what's funny? I was thinking about this today. I had my first ever voicemail. I had a high-pitched voice, like 5th, 6th grade. Got my first cell phone, and I was like, you know, where people would fake you out on the, like, be like, hello?
Bro, nothing was worse than
getting
faked out.
And then you leave a gap in time, and you're like, I think I said something like, oh, I don't want to talk to you, and I just hang up.
Damn.
I offended everyone. But it was so funny because it sounded like I was just like a little girl.
Yeah. And you found this? Or you just remembered this?
No, I remembered. I think actually someone has it recorded. I need to find it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And put it back. Put it right back in 2024.
Dude, like I wish it was I could have gone back and like save like all the shit we had, like all the little phones we had, maybe like all because dude, isn't it wild how like our parents and like grandparents they have shit from like the 50s and 60s. Like I'm talking as little as a picture, like. And they kept that through every house, every move.
Yeah.
But bro, we don't have like shit.
That's true.
Well, we got a camera roll.
Yeah, but people lose their whole camera roll.
In so long. I'm talking like even when we were like younger, like I don't know, I would like to have like my first phone, bro. Imagine going to that like the archives.
That's true.
Like on that, like that just would have been like cool. Somehow, somewhere
that would have been terrible. That would have been so cringe to look at your old text,
like an old friend or something.
Oh my god, especially when you had to pay per text. Like every text was whatever. Like
you
didn't have unlimited texting.
After 9 p.m.
Free after 9, and then free on the weekends, I think.
Well, what? Why? Why do you have to pay for that? That never made sense to me.
You get like 800 calls a month or something like that.
It's not even that much data.
It's really not. I'm sure it costed them, but like probably way less than they charge you.
They're prepaid, bro. They're prepaid.
Prepaid phones, man. That was nuts. That was a weird time to be in. What was your first phone?
The Juke. I was hoping you'd ask that.
The Juke?
I was actually like staring into your soul waiting for you to ask that.
Well, I was waiting for you to stop staring at me to ask.
The Juke. Do you know what that is?
No.
You will once I describe it.
Okay.
So it's about an inch wide, like literally an inch wide, and it would flip open like this.
Like, do it again? Do it again?
Flip open like this.
Like that?
Like a jukebox. Like a jukebox flip, like changing songs.
I'm thinking it reminds me of like a pocket knife. You know when you get like a pocket knife?
Yeah, it's kind of like...
What the hell? So
you could flip out, bro.
Yeah, at one point...
Doing tricks?
I broke it, so it would open and it wouldn't stop at the top. So it went all the way like
a wheel.
3/4 quarter.
Whoa.
I thought at one point it would just keep going.
Just keep this infinite power?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I had a LG chocolate.
Oh, the LG chocolate. I remember that from the Dwayne Wade commercial.
Yeah.
That was legendary.
I don't remember what the chocolate looked like though. I had that. I had a BlackBerry once.
Cool phones.
with the little
cool phone eras.
Cool phones.
Yeah.
Cool phones.
Those are cool phones.
Those
BlackBerry had a moment.
I wanted a Palm so bad too. Remember the
Palm
Palms?
Pilot. Yeah,
Those were like only the big time ballers had a Palm, bro.
that's true.
The Razor.
Razor was cool, and it's back a little bit.
Back
Yeah,
now?
it is. It's
Got a new model.
2024, baby.
Yeah, they have the one that like. Actually, I think the Razor flips now. It's a
Foldable.
clamshell, and the screen actually doesn't look bad. And you can like flip it this way, and then it's sitting up like that, and you can take a photo by waving your hand like this. It'll take a photo, and it's a nice quality photo.
What was your first iPhone?
11.
No way.
Yeah, I never had an iPhone.
What'd you have before
this is my
that?
first iPhone I ever had. Galaxy. I was Samsung
boys.
Galaxy all the way until the iPhone 11 came. Not even. I got the iPhone 11 when the 13 was just about to come out.
See, that's
Wow.
my thing. Like, if I don't know, would you ever like leave the iPhone world?
I don't think I can. I'm like dialed in.
Yeah, I mean, you got the.
I got the AirPods.
You're signed up for that membership, dude. They got you.
I got the.
You're locked in.
I'm on the upgrade. It's gonna take me a couple of years to pay it off. Then I got the MacBook. I got the AirPods. I got
Team
the.
Apple.
I got I'm just too
So
locked
hard.
in.
Yeah.
I would like to get a new phone, but I for some reason I'm stuck with Apple too, man. I don't know why. Just
But it's not
convenient,
even.
man.
It's not like I feel stuck. Like it's just that there's not a phone I want other than the iPhone. So until that happens,
Whoa.
I think I'm content.
You think there'll be like a third party brand? I guess there's more than 3 parties, but
Yeah.
whatever. You know, you think there'll be
Well-
a new phone like in 30 years? We'll be talking about the.
There's a really cool brand called Nothing. Have you seen their phones?
I've
They
seen
make-
nothing about it.
They make really cool shit, and I would actually want to buy one of their phones. I'm not gonna lie.
Interesting.
And
I
I
have to
think
look that
they have potential to create something that like people actually want to use.
Really? What's cool about it?
It's like a minimal. They kind of brought back the transparent like design, so you can kind of see into it, and there's LED
dude,
lights,
That was so.
and it's
cool.
nothing. It plays off like the brand name, which is like very kind of minimal,
Yeah,
and they create their own like operating system. It's built on top of Android,
dude.
but they got potential.
but where
We might have to
how do
switch
you
to
how do you
Nothing.
get a phone from them though? Like you have to go like their website
Yeah, you
because
gotta
they
buy.
they don't go through any like
Yeah, you
provider.
can't like go to the Apple store and get it.
Yeah, you can't go to T-Mobile to get that.
Yeah,
I've not
that's
seen
crazy.
nothing about
You
that.
can
yet.
use your carrier with it, obviously,
yeah,
but you got to
you have to buy
buy
it separately.
from them. Yeah,
Whoa,
Just need to get
I
a
heard
SIM
about
card
that.
or eSIM.
That was all the rage though. Like I had a clear Nintendo 64.
bro, and that's
I had
coming
to-
back.
Yes, that's cool.
Transparent shit is cool.
Bro, those new Google phones are pretty dope. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but those Google Pros are like
Pixels are
The
cool.
Google Pixels are
those
not
are
bad.
looking. Those are pretty
Probably have
cool
the best
phones.
camera on the market.
Yeah,
honestly.
That phone's almost a $2,000 phone. Like, first it was crazy that phones were getting close to $1,000. Now it's like 2,000 is
Yeah.
even insane.
Now 1,000's like okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not
that's just
middle of the
normal.
road.
Because yeah, your
Standard.
iPhone, like your Pro Maxes, you know what I'm saying? You're the Pro
Mm.
Max,
Pro Max, the Pro Max.
Yeah, I'm
dude.
just more of a just a
Pro.
regular guy.
iPhone
I don't even have the Pro.
15.
You don't?
No,
You really don't?
I
have
just
the
got the 15.
Pro? Whoa.
Yeah, I feel like the
well, you
Pros.
get the upgrade thing. Does it cost extra to go to the?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's an extra of like 15 a month.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got
What
you.
are you making payments?
No,
You got
going-
afterpay on that shit or what?
No, he gets an employee discount, right?
Yeah, T-Mobile, baby.
T-Mobile just gave it to
T-Mobile
you.
pays me. I get that shit.
The thing is,
Just kidding.
you probably can't even tell us why you have the Pro. That's
No,
the thing. Hold on.
it
Before you
sucks.
respond, that's the thing about people who get the Pros. None of them need it. They
Damn.
just want the best shit.
He told you to shut up, and you did it.
It's very true though. You made a good point. But when I try to sell to customers, I basically tell them the same thing. There's no different besides the camera. That's
Well,
all
there's
it is.
obviously differences, but like
It's-
most people can't point
No,
it out.
I mean it's really just size though, bro. Like there's nothing my phone does that your phone doesn't do. It's just the cameras and
It
it's
has a
bigger.
better camera, yeah.
Better camera,
That-
probably
that's-
more storage, probably faster.
Slightly better battery.
Yeah, probably
slightly better
faster rate, app rate.
So
whatever
there's
it is.
things, but it's like unless you're a pro per se, and like what even pro do you need to
I
be?
just want a
Like
camera. I like the camera. That zoom was pretty sick. Like it's a pretty good zoom.
I'm just telling, like y'all are sleeping on the regulars. You know what I'm saying? Does everything
That's
you
what
need
I
to
got.
do.
I have an 11 regular.
Hell yeah.
So
and you
what
can
was
trade
your-
that in and you can get an iPhone 15 for free
It's not
with
bad,
T-Mobile.
man.
Yep.
Yeah, but then I
He'll,
got
he'll give you
Now I
his
gotta get
business
off
card
Cricket.
after this.
do business later.
What was your first iPhone?
It was iPhone 4. You know how I remember it was
Me
4,
too.
4S. Because it was
4S.
when Siri came out.
Mm.
That was like the cool thing. There had the 4s and then you had your 4S.
damn.
Bro, I'll never forget that. And then after that, it
The
was
4 is when it blew up.
Yeah.
Like
iPhone
That's
4,
when it
baby.
became
It's
the
like, What is
phone.
this iPhone? This is like.
Yeah.
But then I got the iPhone like 5C or something after, and
that was the littler ones, right? Weren't the
It
seasons
was like
smaller?
the ones where they were colored.
yeah,
Ah,
they're like the more affordable one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cheaper one if you had the C.
Cheap shit.
Poor as fuck if you had the C.
Yeah.
Imagine having the C.
You were loaded if you had the 5S, but if you had the 5C.
I had a
Broke boy.
5CS Max Pro.
See, before the iPhone, I had the iPod Touch. Did you have one of those?
I had an iPod Touch. I had an iPod Nano. I didn't fuck with the shuffle because you couldn't see what it was playing. You had to put playlists.
Imagine not having a screen. It's crazy.
Bro, I'll never forget growing up. My brother just got the iPod Nano from Christmas, and this is when I think it was maybe like 6 months after the Nano came out.
Yeah.
But they were working on the Touch, but they never created the Touch yet. They were like, it was in the works.
Mhm.
But anyways, he got the iPod Nano for Christmas, and I remember he was out of town, and I went golfing with my stepdad. And when we went golfing, I took my brother's iPod, and I was like listening to it. And bro, I can tell you, I don't know what happened, but I lost that iPod.
No.
The iPod. I lost it when we went golfing. I don't know how. One of the holes, it just came out of my pocket. Bro, when I went home, my brother wanted to whoop my ass. Like,
man.
he was pissed. And what did my parents do? I got him the iPod Touch. Well, that shit, because it just came out. So he got to upgrade.
You
which
did him
was
a
good.
favor.
Damn, that was the
And they
original
didn't give me
upgrade
shit
program.
until an iPhone. I didn't get my shit, any Apple product until iPhone 4.
Damn.
Took years for me.
Dude, the Touch was next level.
Touch was
though.
goated.
Touch was the coolest
Next
shit.
level. I played.
It's essentially the iPhone
They had
without
zombies
a phone.
on that. They had COD zombies on the Touch.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
because you could go to YouTube on that. Like,
Mhm.
and that was like prime
That
YouTube.
that
so-
gave me access.
That was like the shitty TV screen was the app. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Old YouTube app.
Oh yeah.
Before
the
it was a
icon.
little red play, it was like a TV. So crazy.
Bro, that changed.
And it came loaded.
Yeah,
Like you didn't have to download YouTube. It was just
it was in there,
on all iPhones.
which is crazy. Now
They had a deal, I guess.
they must have. That was pre-Google, maybe.
Yeah, or they probably made a deal with Google, if I had to assume.
But all I care about, because you can go on like MySpace and shit like on there too. And
That was crazy.
That was when shit got dangerous, bro.
Because you can be
'Cause
on,
all of a sudden-
MySpace talking and, instead of being on the computer, like you could actually.
All of a sudden,
I would
I have
log
the internet at my fingertips.
That
you know what
was
I'm saying?
true.
And I'm a
Dude,
teenager.
I don't think I would have even grew up normally if RuneScape would have been a mobile app
Oh my
at
god!
the time. If
bro.
RuneScape would have been on the iPod Touch, dude, I don't think I would have ever left anything.
RuneScape to this day is at least 10% of my identity.
Your
I was talking
identity.
about it, bro.
I caught him emoting.
That made you.
I saw him doing the fire making skill cape emote outside. I said,
I think-
Arthur, what are you doing?
I think about it at least once a day.
I think about the fun that I had playing it, and it really what we were just doing. Why is grinding fun? That was not fun. We weren't even grinding for real bread.
But
We
the
were
thing is,
grinding
like,
fake bread.
I wasn't even grinding the game at the time because I didn't know how to play correctly. I'm just
Ah.
walking around like adventuring and shit.
Invento. That's a
He has
true
no
adventure.
clue what we're talking about.
Damn,
I
no,
remember
that's
Club
true.
Penguin.
Club
I don't know
Penguin
if
was
you
It was
guys
kind of
had
like that.
It was interesting.
Except better.
I'm sure it was
Yeah.
a little bit.
It was a little different.
older
A
version.
little less penguin. There's still some, but
Club Penguin was cool. You were just talking to. I was a little.
that was not. You
little
were
crazy
talking
too.
to only pedophiles.
I
on
know,
Club Penguin,
right?
dude.
We had no idea who.
That's
we were
what was
talking
dangerous
to.
about these games.
Hell
bro.
You were just like on a chat.
Open world. One time I went into an AOL chat room, and I was.
You child.
You know how it's just a bunch of strangers like
yeah.
yes.
moving fast,
ASL.
and I'm over here
ALS? No,
writing my house phone number.
Bro,
I'm saying call me, and I, gave the number.
They called you?
I'm sure people called, and then that's when my dad realized what I did.
How were you on the internet and received a phone call?
What do you mean?
Was this dial up times or not?
Oh no, this was post dial up.
Oh, got you.
Man,
Wow.
that is wild. That is
Like, what was my little
catfishing was that's when it really was going crazy.
You ever got catfish?
Yeah,
I don't think
sure.
so.
I'm
I had
sure in, like,
I had
6th grade.
RuneScape girlfriends,
Mm.
but I don't
No,
think
you
I
didn't?
ever really knew what they looked like. They were just in the
Because
game.
you couldn't. That was one thing. At least at that time, you couldn't really send a picture unless you uploaded from like a camera on your computer.
Oh yeah, and I would just use fake pictures.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I would tell them I was older,
Right.
and I'd just find a picture on my drive. Like,
It just type in.
yeah.
So you catfished.
I definitely catfished, but because I was like 9 years old, and so yeah, I'd probably like some of my RuneScape girlfriends were not real girls.
Oh my god.
Bro, yeah, I wanted to be on MySpace so bad, and I was so young. My parents wouldn't let me go on.
Mhm.
But I remember I would go behind the back, and I made one. But I'm like, I can't use my pictures. Like, they might find out.
Yeah.
Bro, I like went on Google and like I copied like LeBron James, and like I made a LeBron James MySpace. I thought that was like the
Whoa. Did you get traction?
Damn, you're like the original fan
I
page.
started it basically.
That's
how.
crazy.
And I added, this is whack. I would add other NBA players. I added like Kobe. I added Shaq.
Yeah, you had your top 8.
Oh my god!
I added other fake basketball players.
Jordan, Kobe, and Shaq.
Bro, that was the thing at the time. You choose like look the most realist, bro. I'm like, I need more friends, bro. Just started adding all these other fake.
They need to think I'm official.
I had Charles Barkley.
Damn.
That shit was so whack, bro. Oh man, what a time.
MySpace was cool though to learn like coding
Oh yeah.
at the time. I mean, we didn't do nothing but copy and paste.
I
but
think about that sometimes. Like we just automatically knew how to do that shit.
it felt so natural, and then
really did.
Facebook felt so like. I think that's why I still don't like Facebook to
Boring.
this day. It felt weird, like
It was a crazy change.
plain.
Too plain. You
It
couldn't.
should have flopped. We should have done Facebook first and then like MySpace.
Honestly.
right?
Oh, that would
would've been a
I mean, that
crazy
seems right because it's
transition.
like a natural progression, like more
Bro.
customizable. Maybe I don't know.
Make profiles like to know how to make your profile look clean. Like that was a cool.
Someone
ass thing.
remade MySpace.
It's still apparently there. You can still go on MySpace.
MySpace is there, but it's not like what we remember.
Yeah,
True.
Someone remade MySpace and they call it like Hey Space,
Oh,
and it actually has like 1 million users now.
dang.
I signed up.
Dang.
It feels like MySpace, but it's just like I don't want to use that anymore. You know?
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Space.
It was like a moment in time.
true. Hey, space.
Hey Space.
I might have to
Wow.
look into that.
I mean, if
not
y'all
bad.
get on there, I have a reason to use it. Just a bunch of people I don't
you
know.
play
on there.
games and stuff because MySpace had like those like flash games you could play.
Oh,
What was
I
it
don't know.
like?
I haven't
forgot
logged on.
about those. Those were cool,
Those
bro.
are
The
cool.
games that MySpace had.
Yeah.
You could just discover new music. That's where I first heard Drake was on MySpace.
No way, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't know. I just don't associate Drake with the MySpace age, but I guess yeah, that would have been
That's
around
when
that
he
time.
came up. Yep.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh.
Actually,
That is wild. All these years later, right?
Well, Drake got big. Well, I don't know if he got big, but he had a Tumblr blog
oh, okay.
that got really popular, and that's how like his whole label started
From Tumblr?
from Tumblr.
I don't know.
And
Drake
they would
kinda-
just post
he kinda
other
gives
artists
Tumblr
like
vibes.
music,
Tumblr guy for sure.
and yeah,
Well,
You see how
that was
how
really the internet's prime.
yeah, I don't think we'll ever get there again. I
just
think
went
it's
downhill.
I think it's too spread out. Yeah, I think everything's too spread out. Like when I go on YouTube, there are some people that have like 40 million YouTubes, and I never even heard of their channel. Like,
Yeah.
but back in the day, like everyone knew Smosh, everyone knew
Mhm.
like the top 3, PewDiePie, everyone knew them, and they
Yeah.
only had like 8 million, and now it's
Fred, you remember Fred?
like Fred
Fred.
was crazy. Fred did
Fred
a
went
Weezer
hard,
collab.
bro. No way,
Fred and Weezer go to the moon. Something right when the Weezer's Red album came out.
dude. Anyone who's not in like our age range is like so fucking confused right
Yeah,
now
like
About Fred.
about everything we're talking about.
No, Fred sold his channel to a bunch of kids. It's still going, but now it's just there's no
Probably
Fred.
made
It's
a
just a
good
bunch
and
of kids.
nice
Oh, he's
change.
out, dude. He never got to do nothing again. He just had to do Fred for 8 years.
You think he's set?
I think so, dude.
Fuck yeah.
I think
But
he's
there
probably
wasn't.
all
You
right.
gotta remember, there wasn't a lot of money to be made at that time. That was before ads.
I mean,
That was before
yeah,
ads.
he did a lot of collabs. He did a lot of
Yeah, that was a cool thing. We're
merch.
seeing like people collab, and now they're doing it. I mean, that's basically what TikTok is now, though. Like
Oh, Fred was
to a lot of
killing
people.
TikTok.
a lot of people would just be like, on like today's world is like collabing and doing. You see 1-2 TikTok superstar, another one is on their videos and shit.
Yeah,
They're just
Huh.
getting that
Did you
money.
ever create content as a kid?
as a kid, yeah, we did a lot of like Omegle pranks.
Yeah.
Like,
Those are legendary.
yeah, we did a bunch of those. We did a lot of like Easter egg videos, like finding Easter eggs in like Call of Duty
Mm.
and posting them. But we didn't have a capture card, so we were like filming our screens.
Yeah.
We made a
my
lot of
God.
fake jackasses.
Did you just hear what came out of me? My voice just cracked so rowdy.
We're talking about young stuff. You reverted.
I went full Fred.
You never go full Fred. Yeah. Did you guys ever do jackass type stuff?
Dude,
I tried
to.
wish. I never did though.
No.
I would have been probably down, but it probably would have went so bad.
I just realized I wasn't built like that, you know? I didn't have that sort of confidence.
We did a lot of
that daredevil shit.
yeah, like, I
like
just
dumb
didn't
shit.
wanna
It
do
was mostly like eating gross stuff, like eating cat food. Or we did this kid. Oh my god, I can just remembered this. We did this. I think it was a birthday party. We had a bunch of kids over, so we were like, oh, we're gonna do lick the litter box. And so we had a litter box, and we're like, oh, dude, this kid. All right,
Licking a litter
no
box
names, no
is
names.
crazy.
Uh,
No, we like to call people out on it.
okay.
First, last,
I'll tell you
social
later.
security number.
I'll tell
As
you all later
much
about
as
this
you
guy.
can.
We did a thing called lick the litter box, and he leaned in like we were gonna be cut, and then we were gonna just go get some litter and put it on his tongue or whatever. But we told him that, but we didn't do that. We pushed him down into the litter box when he did it, and it came up with litter all over.
He swift for that.
Yep.
But I remember the cinnamon challenge. Y'all remember that?
Oh yeah.
I thought
That was I remember that little phase.
I didn't. What people didn't realize about that is how dangerous it was. Because I swear to God, I couldn't breathe
Oh, I believe you do. Yeah.
when I did it.
You
Yeah,
definitely
and,
were.
and there was people who literally died because they did too much,
Started to see on the
and it just
commercials.
completely blocked their whole airway.
Yeah, this
It was
dude.
not good at all, bro.
It was scary.
Everything was Cinnamon Toast Crunch for weeks after that. Tasted nothing else. That's crazy. Yeah. You really couldn't breathe because it would.
For like a sec. Luckily, I didn't do too much, so it wasn't that crazy. But yeah,
Or the trend of, it was later on, but it was when were people eating pods? You remember the Tide Pods?
Oh, yeah. That would have been 2014, 2015.
That was when we were older.
We
I
definitely
remember
were
that
adults.
was a trend, which I still don't understand why the hell.
I don't know if that was real.
I don't think it was real. Like I never saw anyone do it.
see videos, but it looked real. But obviously they probably had like fake pods
Yeah,
that they.
I mean,
they were
yeah, I'm sure.
edible.
I guarantee you some kids definitely did it, but I feel like the way everyone was sensationalizing
How
it, I
people
don't
like
think-
start trends though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
know?
Could you guys start a trend? I don't think I could
we
do
can
that.
try.
We could do it. What would you do? What
I think
is a trend?
First step is having influence.
I think so. Yeah. Go ahead and leave a 5-star review for.
Yeah, no, right.
Yeah.
We gotta drink a Diet Sprite, and the ideas will start rolling then.
You'll get fucked up off Diet Sprite. They have the Diet Sprite banana thing.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat 2 bananas and then drink a gallon of Sprite,
Oh,
and then
shit.
the potassium messes with the carbonation and you throw up.
That'll be a funny
Oh.
challenge. Imagine me do it.
Y'all should just do a challenge episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try to do a bunch of old
That'd be
challenges.
good.
That could be fun.
That would just be a cool vlog.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt in a lot of ways. Coming wherever shit can come out, that's gonna be bad.
Wherever shit could come out.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's like 112.
Damn, we're going? Damn, we
It's at 112.
Yeah, 112.
Bro, we might as well go 30 more minutes and split this into 2 episodes. Shit.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
Hopefully the audio is going.
Time goes by fast.
I'll just
bro.
believe it's going.
It's
That is
fine.
crazy. Yeah. All right. Well, how we wrap this up? Leave a like.
We usually don't. Yeah.
Oh,
we
y'all just end it?
No, we just keep going.
Okay. Yeah. We'll just keep.
We have like 72 hours of unreleased.
We camp out here.
That's it.
We just turn these lights off.
Yo,
and
last
just-
week when we did it, it was like genuinely storming,
Oh,
and we're like,
bro.
Oh, really?
we might actually get stuck here.
Dude.
So
Oh yeah, dude. It's been flooding like crazy recently.
podcast all night.
It's
all right.
been bad podcast.
All right. I got it. I got it. Let's end it.
A big
Okay.
stream.
Let's end it with one final segment.
Let's do it.
Okay. This is one I always wanted you guys to do, and I don't know if you ever did it because
Yeah,
I'm not that loyal of a watcher, but I did watch a bunch of them.
Okay.
Did y'all ever do a ghost story episode?
No.
All right.
No.
Done. Let's go.
Let's get nice.
Let's
Someone
lower the
dim the
light.
lights,
Y'all,
please.
do y'all have a good ghost story?
I don't.
Arthur, do y'all believe in ghosts?
Fuck yeah, dude! I just watched the scary movie yesterday. It was called
That's a documentary to him.
He's like,
This
hell yeah.
really
You
happened?
ever seen The
You ever
Exorcist?
seen Paranormal Activity?
I've never had a ghostly experience.
Really?
So for those reasons, I have no reason to believe them.
Those
But I
reasons-
also don't want to test it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't want to firmly say I don't believe in it, because then all the ghosts are gonna be like,
Bet.
let's fuck with that guy.
Yeah, exactly. The
So,
ghosts are like,
for those reasons,
I'm out.
for those reasons, I'm out. And also, I'm willing to believe in y'all. You know, for those of y'all
Okay.
listening.
everyone, they're all listening.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't have a good ghost story either.
Oh,
So,
I thought you
I
were
was-
about to say like
no,
you
I-
saw some shit.
No, I mean, I have secondhand ghost stories. Like, there's a haunted hospital where I'm from called Yoakum, Texas. The hospital, I don't remember what the name. We just call it the haunted hospital. But like, Ghost Adventures has been there. Like, a couple of prominent ghost television programs have been inside of this, and like a lot of metal bands do music videos in there.
Mm.
Damn, that'd be crazy.
I was
You
born
see a
there.
ghost in your fucking music video.
That'd be
that
creepy.
would be
He takes the mic.
crazy. Damn. So yeah, I was born there. It's like a kind of a big thing in our town. My mom used to work there as a nurse, and so she's got like some stories about.
That has to be hella scary.
Yeah.
Like working in a haunted hospital.
Well, what happened was they opened another hospital. Like, our town is so small, we
Yeah.
only had one hospital, so they opened another hospital, and so they were filtering, slowly moving everything over
Yeah,
to the other
right.
hospital. And so towards the end, they were really bare bones. And my mom, it might have been my mom and like one other lady in this hospital. They were just kind of like, I don't really know what they were doing. But she was like up on a floor, and it was an abandoned floor at the time. And she saw somebody go by like with a little cart. And she was like, oh, there's somebody here. So she went down, she thought someone was there. She went down and saw her friend, and she was like, oh, there's nobody there. So they went back to the elevator. There were like 2 little shoes like in the elevator.
Oh, hell no.
It's the shoes, bro. It's the shoes every time. That's
So she was like, I don't know. My mom, she had no reason to lie to me. So she wasn't like sensationalizing.
I know
it.
there's some haunted hotels here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
That are like pretty crazy to this day. And they're still open.
Sounds like a good vlog.
Yeah, to try to get in one of them bad boys.
Go to the Donkey Lady Bridge. You heard about
Don't
the
know
Donkey
what that
Lady?
is, but I'm down.
You heard about the Donkey Lady? I don't know if it's a true story or if somebody lied to me. There's like a lady that I don't actually know the story. Never mind. I mean, something happened with her and a donkey, and they like fused together, or they like were thrown off a bridge together, and somehow I don't know. It's called Donkey Lady Bridge.
You ever heard of the tracks? Like
yeah, we put the baby powder on the.
So I did that before many times. Yeah. That was, I mean, it was just like you'll see little prints, but like they say your car's dirty. Yeah,
could have just been yours. Yeah,
I know.
But are you still a scaredy cat?
Fuck yeah.
Bro, there was one time we would go to like
midget house,
haunted houses, right?
Okay.
A midget is like I don't know if we can use that term.
Okay, probably can't.
Let's just call it a small.
Last episode.
It's called a small person house.
Nice to meet you. Okay.
And it had you'd hear some rumors about it. So we pull up there one night.
Okay.
And it really is kind of like
smaller.
The doorways are smaller. Everything's kind of smaller. Really creepy. Driveway, everything. It's like abandoned.
Okay.
So we're walking over there. Jared stays.
We
all get out. I lock the car so he can't get back in there. I'm like, come on, stick with us.
Nice.
He decides to stay at the car by himself.
Smart. Admirable. Protecting
it
from ghosts.
We all go to the freaking house.
Okay.
The light though, the street light right next to it, I guess was like censored because that shit turned off.
Yeah.
If like there was no activity going on in that car. So when they left, I'm stuck and it's dark as fuck where I'm at. And I'm just waiting for these guys to come back because I'm like, bro, like I'm
shitting his pants in the middle of a dark road.
I'm just on a dark road right now. Like if anything, I'm in a scarier part than they are. Like, it backfired so bad on me, bro. But next thing I know, these guys started running back. Like supposedly where that they were going to, it's on property, right? Or it's next to
someone's house. Like we were definitely trespassing.
Yeah,
but like they were, and didn't he come outside or something? I thought that's why y'all ran back.
I think we just heard a noise. Got freaked out.
Yeah. So what did you don't believe in ghosts? What were you just going regular hunting? What were you doing?
I wanted to find something. That was the thrill of it. Okay. You know, it's the same reason. Like in my neighborhood where I grew up, there was a chess piece house.
Okay,
super creepy.
What does that mean? It was shaped like a chess piece?
Chess pieces on the roof.
Oh,
and it's built, like an old style home. Classical style home. And then
playing chess, y'all are playing checkers.
There's like a cemetery in the backyard.
Okay.
And there's statues in the front. Like it's just they purposely designed it that way, so I don't think it's actually haunted or anything.
Yeah.
I don't even think the gravestones or the tombstones are real. But we would go to the cemetery like regularly late at night, just to like the thrill of finding something.
Yeah, I don't think people do that now. I don't think ghost hunting is a thing still. I think that was mostly a millennial trashy thing to do.
Yeah.
They used to make bucks on Ghostbusters and
I mean, there's TV shows still going.
Yeah.
Like you still
on TLC and
I met the Ghost Adventure crew in San Antonio when we first. It's such a stupid. I just got engaged to my wife. Like I just proposed to her on the Riverwalk at this restaurant, and then we were like, we were all excited about it. So we're like, oh, let's go get something to drink on the Riverwalk. So we go, and we're eating at this restaurant, and I'm talking, we're there for 30 minutes. No one came to our table at all. No one. We were like, what the fuck is
just like the IHOP service.
Yeah, we might as well have been at the IHOP on the Riverwalk. We're like, what the fuck? What is happening? Why are we not getting any service? So we're kind of looking around, but they brought us drinks. So we were doing that. Like we were chill for a second. And then we hear like another table kind of complaining. And I turn around and I'm like, that's the dudes from Ghost Adventures.
No.
Yes. And I was like, what the hell? And they go outside. They're like out, like, they are leaving. And I go out and I'm like, hey, does this suck in there or what? They're like, dude, it sucks in there. We're like, what is happening? And so we're like, what are you guys doing? Oh, we're over here filming something. They do those 24-hour lock-ins or whatever, 12-hour lock-ins at the building. I forgot what place they were. I forgot where it was. Oh, it was a hotel, I think. Like you were talking about.
Maker hotel, maybe.
Maybe. They're like, oh, we're over here filming an episode, but I guess they don't. I don't know if they were either before or after because they definitely weren't locked in. They were out at the Riverwalk.
If ghosts were real, ghost shit wouldn't be dying down. It'd be getting bigger. So that's more reason for me to believe that they're not real.
Yeah, because think about it. Now, I don't see too much, like, they might still be doing the shows and stuff, right? But you don't see that much stuff, like, on Netflix. Like, I'm just thinking about it.
You would think, you see, like, creepy videos on social media, but, someone would have caught a ghost. Someone would have caught an alien by now that's undeniable.
Nobody believes ghost stuff anymore. That's probably why it's gotten less popular.
Yeah.
I
don't know. For a little bit when they saw that alien in Mexico, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It was like a viral video. Maybe it was in Mexico.
Was it just, like, walking?
It was in a backyard.
Yeah.
And they caught a video. Maybe they were speaking
It looked
Spanish.
like just the freakiest.
For a second, dude, it kind of got me. But then, I don't know. Nothing came of it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
If they really caught a fucking alien, I think, we probably would have seen it by now.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I think if the government knew, I definitely think that they know some stuff.
They know some shit, but like nothing crazy.
But I don't think Trump could have not said something while he was in there.
How would you trust Trump to not like reveal this shit? If he knew anything, he would have said it by now.
I think that he would have had to
Yeah.
say something.
And he's been asked about it.
What it came out.
And he's like, well, I didn't see anything.
Name.
Yeah. He would have been at least a little more vague about it, maybe? I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know.
Damn, man. Well, ghosts, please stay the fuck away from us.
Yeah, well,
Just in case.
just in case, dude. But if they listen, maybe they're loyal
We love
listeners.
Yeah. Or maybe they're just nice and they don't want to, they let us,
What if they had a ghost app? Like a ghost social media or something like you can talk? That'd be crazy.
He said, maybe we can make that.
Maybe there's
in
money
the future.
somewhere. Maybe there's money.
Yo, it's been real.
Yeah,
been fun.
thanks. Hey, 5 stars.
It's been real.
Thank
wait,
you guys for having me.
go stream Dirty Sprite by
Oh yeah,
by
Dirty
Lease
Sprite.
Agreement.
You said dirty.
What's it called?
Diet Sprite.
Oh, Diet Sprite.
Dirty Sprite is funny though. That was the original title was Scary Monsters and Dirty Sprite.
I'm over here thinking of future mixtapes.
Dirty Sprite.
Go listen to Dirty Sprite too.
Yeah, go ahead. Stream
And
both.
also
while you're-
Diet Sprite while you're at it.
Thanks. Lease Agreement.
Listen
Thank
to
you guys.
all the Sprites.
5 stars. Thoughts and players. Don't put 4. If you're gonna put
If you
4,
put
don't
4
even vote. Don't even submit it.
You're not even registered to vote.
Oh, all right. One more question.
What's up?
Where's Kyle?
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle, we want you back, bro.
Love you, bro. It's been real fun.
It's been fun.
It's been fucking fun. Dirty.